Fight Club follows a narrator, played by Edward Norton, who is just an average man who lives a dull life with a 9 to 5 job and suffers from insomnia. While on a business trip, he meets Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt. Tyler has a rebellious against society attitude. When the narrator's apartment blows up, he is forced to stay with Tyler. One night, the two decide to fight for fun. The next night, more people join, until eventually they have a club formed where people fight just to fight, called Fight Club. As the movie continues, Tyler evolves the Fight Club into a militia in order to carry out Project Mayhem. Tyler involves the narrator in Fight Club and Project Mayhem less and less until one day Tyler disappears. In an effort to find him, the narrator learns that Tyler has established multiple fight clubs across multiple cities, each with plans to carry out Project Mayhem. However, during his trips to find Tyler, he realizes that Tyler and himself are the same person. The narrator tries to stop Project Mayhem, which is the demolition of all major bank buildings in order to wipe out all debt. In the end, the narrator shoots himself in order to kill Tyler, leaving the narrator free to live his life.
DID, or dissociative identity disorder, by the definition, is occurrence of two or more distinct identities in the same individual, or known as multiple personality disorder. Symptoms include frequent gaps in memory where the person cannot remember everyday events. Example from the movie is when the narrator cannot remember doing certain things that Tyler had done because he believes that Tyler is a different person altogether. Another symptom is visual/auditory hallucinations. Example from the movie is when the narrator sees and hears things that didn't actually happen, but he believes he did because he thinks that Tyler is a different person. An appropriate treatment would be to put him in psychotherapy. Therapists could then work with him to improve his social skills and fix relationships that he had with other people. He would have to be put in this program for as long as it would take him to be able to live with both personalities without one of them being disruptive. This could take years, could take months, or weeks. It's all up to the person. The treatment is appropriate because the treatment goes well, then both personalities can coexist with each other and the person can try to live a normal life again.
Fight Club does a good job at depicting DID. Tyler is everything that the narrator wishes he was: rebellious, carefree, tough, and a leader. Not only that, but there are gaps in the narrator's memory where he is just Tyler, and he associates these with his insomnia. And any time they are in the same room, the narrator imagines himself watching Tyler. That, and Tyler seems more and more distant near the end of the movie, and this is because the narrator was Tyler more and more often. The movie is very educational because it accurately displays what someone with DID would experience. However, the movie is also incorrect in that a person cannot shoot themselves to remove their separate personality. The movie did a good job at depicting DID in a serious manner. However, any humorous moments were still very dark, including people being beat up and fights. I learned that someone with DID would experience the symptoms and have no idea that anything was even happening to them. The scene that was most insightful was when the narrator learns that he is Tyler. It's then that the narrator realizes that his lapses in memory were not due to the insomnia, but were in fact from being Tyler. The film was very entertaining to watch because of the plot line and the characters, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone else because the DID creates a wonderful plot twist at the end of the movie for anyone that doesn't recognize the symptoms.
Another movie we would recommend would be the Stanford Prison Experiment. This movie is about the real six-day experiment in which a group of people were divided into prisoners and guards. The experiment had to be canceled early after guards began abusing their power and psychologically torturing the prisoners.